Huh. Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
Those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Mimir, were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Reinforce the pie! Knock him down!
Behind you!
Now you ready.
Jump up!
Bro. Oh, that's punching. Yeah, bro. Wait.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right? Where they just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough. No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. We need... Set right to where
Let me say something right quick.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
Hands on me. You are, bud. Respectfully. Oh. That person. Who that man? He's the one. He's the one, yeah. Let's go! I got scared. My palms are sweaty. First try.
One less.
He said something about
A prisoner. Of sorts.
I just ran.
Nightmare. Behind you! Incoming!
Stupid ass. Exactly
Dwarves
what were
agreed
these
to the deal
doing?
with Asgard. Why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so.
My face is itchy. Oh,
This is itchy. I think my beard's coming in.
Is it?
Yeah, on my jawline. See? It's growing.
Is it?
That's not just dirt.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help
This fucking
dwarves become
hard.
independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye.
Right side! Farther! It's done! Grab him!
Brother, that groom found a perch on high!
Eventually. That was easier than the first one. Although that's
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
Dwarf survived because of you.
You're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Father, what's the biggest thing you've ever fought?
I do not know.
You
cat.
can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a competition.
I mean, not yet.
Like the boat floating? Okay, let's
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see. Okay, there was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son. Went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Grimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard and whispered
shit.
something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds
what?
like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn?
That's it.
Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best, but not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Atreus, you are getting better. Faster.
I'd even be better than you one day, huh?
If you are not, I have failed.
There's such a big bay. There's no fish. Must be because of the smoke from those mining rigs. Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Back to Thor and Odin stories? Where were we? Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
They're hard or something? First off, nothing even popped that. To a cabin, to a cabin.
That's the key we're looking for. Now we must head to that watchtower on the shore.
What are you not saying?
The mining rigs are not the only sin I committed in Svartalfheim.
What other terrible things have Odin and Thor done? And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Can you hear that?
No.
Thought I heard a voice.
Let's keep going, lad.
Huh?
Just put the key into that lock, brother.
Atreus is hearing shit? Hold on.
There. If you could give that drum a good loud strike.
What am I getting myself into?
What? So that's the voice I heard.
I'd hoped it would have escaped by now, but we'll need to free it from its restraints.
What the fuck is there?
What is this?
A Loonbocker. I captured it many years ago.
For Odin.
Yes. I thought it an imaginative and eye-catching way to earn his favor.
It worked.
That it did.
This creature, you enslaved it.
Aye.
But why?
Because I was young and stupid. And I didn't know what it was like to be chained in one place for years at a time, with nothing to occupy your mind but pain.
You didn't really give us an answer here, bud. Yeah, I'm all y'all fuckers right I thought that was Atreus. What the fuck? Okay, first of all.
Look out!
Right. We chained the fins too. If you could. Easy. Easy.
That creature's hurting.
But we're going to free it.
But it will always be chained. You know that as well as I.
You're angry with me, aren't you, brother?
I remember the feeling of a yoke around my neck. I would not wish it upon another. Why
down.
enslave the creature?
Its fat was a good source of oil for Odin's lanterns.
Oil. For lanterns.
Whatever anger you're feeling, whatever loathing toward me, it's nothing to what I've said to myself. The Finn, if you could.
I know.
Just the tail left now.
You never spoke of this creature.
Does that surprise you? That an old man would be ashamed of the mistakes he's made? I'd hoped the creature would be long expired by now.
Dead?
But apparently the Aesir couldn't even be bothered to mercy kill it once it was no longer useful.
We could kill it.
No. Not when we can save it.
Whoa. I'll just have like an option to kill it and save it. Like give us reasons on why we should kill
Reach
it.
the tail from
It's
this
probably
spot.
low-key better to kill it than let it live. Nah, just me. Okay.
You would still save this broken creature.
I know what it is to be imprisoned like this. I can't just leave it.
And if it is beyond saving,
I don't understand.
let us continue.
Hold on. See, see what the fuck? I'm on to something.
Tail must be chained as well. Sliding down that rope should take us where we need to go. There! You're free!
Okay, hold on. Hey, hurry the fuck up, grab this, man. We're missing the...
What's going on? Maybe it needs a little encouragement. Can you get me closer to its eye for a face-to-face, brother?
This creature, the mining rigs, they're mistakes, Mimir. But it's Odin's fault.
That's not an excuse, little one. But thank you for saying it. Go on, you great blubbering beast. Shoo! It's not moving. Why is it not
Shoo!
moving?
It has grown accustomed to its chains.
But... No. No, we can fix this. We just need to chase it off. Scare it. Something.
There is no making things right. Only better than they were.
Or give it time?
Likes the wind blowing on its face. I can feel it.
May you provide some comfort.
That's not enough.
It seldom is.
Should we get back to listing all the awful deeds of the Aesir god? Who else? Ah, Hrungnir the Brawler, the stone giant.
Aye. Mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
Enough of this.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
Oh, but it is.
You think that crane still works? Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't...
I don't get it. The doors weren't chained up like the Moonbacher. Didn't they quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
Gotta give respect where respect is due.
to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
It was training.
Didn't have fun? Well, anyway. You should look to the other half of the team. They just keep coming!
It's a bird trap. Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow. Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Behind you! Watch out!
Hit. Run. Circle. Easy. Light work. Oh, I could have just had that shit chase me all the way around. Is that the last of it?
It is done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother.
We're
The
finally
air
done.
smells a lot cleaner. It's because we shut down the rigs.
It's possible.
Look, the fish are coming back.
Oh, so they are.
Here, what do you think it means? Seeing more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately. I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
That's a good question, lad. And a troubling one. If Hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her distracted. Unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir. We're looking for Derlin?
You have an appointment?
Yes. He's like, you wanted to talk to him.
No. Has anyone ever had an appointment here?
Here to collect on something, pal? Think parading a severed head around on your hip is gonna scare me into somehow approving Estrid's accretion proposal, eh?
What?
We are looking for a prisoner of Odin's.
He's being kept in a mine somewhere. Some friends of ours said that you could help.
Where did you get... You chop her head off with that too, eh?
She was my wife.
He's like, connect the dots?
Dina and I wondered where she went after our little coup here failed.
Failed?
Yeah, come, come. Failed.
Faye is dead.
Are you serious right now?
Rest of them are. One's left alive have to pay the price. I'm afraid I can't help you with your little prisoner situation.
But He could have answers on how to stop Odin. And free Svartalfheim from the Aesir.
I'm not in the business of crossing the Old Father anymore. Right, before you go. Take this.
What is it?
A fine. Hygiene code violation for improper transport of a rotting head. 2 demerits for speaking the All-Father's given name, and, yeah. For fucking up my desk!
A fine?
Pay it at your leisure, okay? Get out of my office.
I mean, he could be a real one.
Hey there.
So what about get out of my office? Don't you understand?
You said her name was Diener? Oh, sure. Thank you. I think. Hey, this isn't a fine.
Not now. There are enemies ahead.
Okay, darling.
Watch your back!
Ew. What the fuck kind of tyranny of a battlefront?
Behind you!
She had a bullet
Watch the left side!
That's so sweet. Hey, Danny got my ass. Oh, behind you, bud.
Poison left side!
Danny.
One more to go.
No more to go, Chrissy. The chest.
Okay, as I was saying, I think Derlin wrote down directions.
The dwarf has given us a map.
Sort of. You smell him? It seems to lead to a mine beyond that mountain.
Ah.
Tyr! Derlin helped us anyway.
Not everyone uses axes and arrows to fight.
That's a good thing. That's supposed to be a good thing.
That big gate looks like it leads towards the mountain. Could be a way to the mine. This thing looks like it can take us up the mountain. Maybe we'll be able to see a mine up there.
Ah, nothing quite like a dwarven train ride.